Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another LEGO video. Today, we're going to be doing a tutorial on my custom LEGO helicopter transport car. So let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to take a 2x16 plate. We're going to flip it over. In the middle, take a 2x8 plate. Now, I have a 2x8 Technic plate, but it doesn't matter what it is. Then on top of it, we're going to take a 2x12 plate. So I'm going to flip it back over. And we're going to take two magnet buffers. So in there, can be any kind. Now I'm going to make the wheel assembly, so I'm going to take these LEGO wheels. I'm not going to take off the wheels and axles because these are the old style ones that have the axle going all the way through to the other end. So you can probably tell. So I'm not doing that. So I did once and it didn't turn out well. So I'm going to take a 2x4 plate and a 2x6 plate, so like that, and then two 1x2 tiles. Now you can use 1x2 tiles, 1x2 grills. I just have these off-brand ones that have this texture, so I'm using those. But it really doesn't matter. And we need to make two of these total. I'm gonna set them there. I have those just to bridge the gap between the wheels and the magnets, so it looks all flush and nice. Now for the middle, I'm going to take a 4x6 plate, and then I'm going to take 8 of these 1x3 for 33-degree inverted slopes. And then they have a 2-stub gap in the middle because that's going to go like this. It's going to this part right here is going to fit in between this, and then the bridge. Finish the gaps in the middle, 2x2 bricks. Make sure these are flush and put it right there. Alright, now we're going to take a 6x12 plate and a 6x6 plate, like there, and then a 6x10 and 6x8 plate. Set them on like so. It can be anyway. You can have the 6x12 over here, like what I'm doing, 6x8 over here. It really doesn't matter. This is gonna make 18 stud long base. And of course, you can also use two 6x16s and with the gaps when you overlap them, just fill in 2x6s. But I don't have any currently, so yeah. Make sure these are filled. Really push it down, and then push it down on here. So this is probably the hardest part, is to make sure you got all the gaps filled or just squished together. There we go. Very strong base. I'm going to start off with the ends, so I'm going to take a 1x6 train fence piece. I'm going to take a 1x1 round stud and a 1x1 curved slope, and then a 1x1 tile. I'm going to make two of these total. I'm going to put them on the edges. And then on the left hand side, I'm going to take a 1x2 steering wheel piece, or you can just make anything to make up a brake wheel. So that's what this is supposed to be. I'm going to set it on this end here, and I'm going to make another one. So two of these total. Then in the middle, I'm going to take a 2x2 tile and two 2x10 plates. This will make the H for the helipad. Then we're going to take two 1x2 profile bricks. We're going to set them right here, and one of them will be we'll have a 1x2 plate on top, and one of them will have a 1x2 tile on top. So when you have the helicopter on, you can just easily tell which is which, so it's like that. Which didn't seem to be right. Oh yes, so this one should be up here. There we go, okay. There's the train base. So now, going to the helicopter, so you're going to need one of these helicopter bases. That's what I use. take a 2x6 plate, a 4x4 double inverted slope piece, and then a 4x6 inverted slope that kind of curves up at the end, and then back here a 2x2 brick. Coming back around to the front, we need one of these 4x4 wedge plates, and then two 1x1 plates, two 1x4 plates, oops, and two 1x2 curved slopes. Then for the helicopter controls, I'm going to take two antenna pieces. They can be in any color, with the base being black, yellow, red, light blue, gray, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just chose black because I had a bunch of them. And then a 1x2 tile with a handlebar, like so. Now we're going to take a 1x4 plate, a 1x3 33-degree slope brick, and a 1x1 plate. You need to make two of these, so just made one to save some time. Now for the back section. Hold on. So we're going to take two of these 1x2x2 1 2/3 bricks with 4 studs on one side. You can use any colors, you won't be able to see it. Now this piece is not a Lego piece, as you can definitely tell. This is an off-brand piece, but it's the same height as these and has studs on 3 sides, as well as the top. Now Lego actually makes a version of this, but you know, it's like this, so it has the studs on the front, 2 studs on the sides, and 2 on the top, so it's just like these. And then to fill in this gap, you can either just, you don't have to have studs there, but you can do the 1 2/3 by 1 2/3, so yeah. Now for the side, we're going to take a 1x2 plate and a 2x2 plate. Once again, it doesn't have to be this color. All this doesn't have to be these colors. I just did that because I thought it looked nice. A 2x2 curved slope and a 2x2 tile. That's going to go right there on the side. Make 2 of these. Now for the back, a 2x2 curved slope and a 1x2 plates. Like so. Now we're going to work on this top section. So first we're going to take 2 of these 1x2x2 corner tiles with the wedge tiles, kind of. Take 2 of them and have them like this. Now we're going to take a 4x4 wedge plate and then a 1x2 plates, like so. Okay, so next will be this top section here with the propellers. Oh yeah, I'll attach it to this at the end. So next, I guess we better do the wing in the back first, or whatever it's called. So we're gonna take a 1x12 plates, take a 1x8 tile, I'm gonna put it right there, make sure there's a stud gap there. Then a 2x2 axle bearing plate and a 1x1 transparent yellow stud. And take a 1x2 tile with the wing, and then a small propeller. So yeah. Now to hold it in place, we're gonna take a 2x3 coupling plate. I would have done one in white, but I don't have any extra, so I had to go with dark bluish gray. I was about to say light bluish gray. Anyways, now I'm gonna take a 1x2 plate. We're gonna set it on the previous 1x2 plate. Now we're gonna take 2 of these 1x4 modified inverted curved slope pieces in black. We're gonna go right there. Now I'm going to take 2 of these 1x2 modified plates with these engine looking pieces. I don't know what they're called. They're going to go right on top there. I'm going to take a 2x2 slope. It's going to go right there. Then a 2x4, actually wait a minute, not yet, hold on. 2x3 plate and white. Then a 1x2 plate with 2 clips, horizontal clips. Now take the 2x4 modified plate with a technic pin at the top, right there. Then a 1x2 plate here, and 2 1x2 45-degree slopes with the cutout at the bottom there. So we'll lock that in place, and then a 1x2 G-slope there. And then you're gonna place your guy. You don't have to have anyone in here. I just do. So I got this guy. It was a racer, but not anymore. He's now a pilot to a helicopter. And then just position his arms into the top of the antenna pieces. I think there's one more that way. There we go. A little bent, but it's whatever. Alright. And then take one of these helicopter windscreens in transparent light blue and clip it on there. And now set it on right here. Make sure the rear 1x4 section is right at the back here with glass studs. I don't know if you could actually put them right here. Let me see. No. So yeah, it's gotta be right there. Now for the propeller, I'm going to take one of these Technic pieces that has axle holes on each end. I'm going to take 2 red 2 long axles. And then take 2 of these. Oh my. That was way harder than I thought. 2 of these. Oh my god. I don't know. Connector pieces. I have one in black, one in light bluish gray. Wish I had them both in black, but whatever. And then 2 black propellers, which hold on to these a little too well, I think. And then set it in the Technic pin. So like these will move if you think it's too hard, but it's sideways, and there it is. And now bring that train car over and set it right there. And when you're in transport, just fold and down. I don't think they're supposed to do that, but whatever. Not supposed to be out like this either. So, and this is better. Yeah, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.